assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, so glories assembled devotees, glories assembled Guru Go. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Rudreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtagi Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya No Namah Nama Pangajanabhaya Nama Pangaja Maline Nama Pangajanetraya Namaste Pangajangri Mukam Karodi Vachalam Pangam Langayade Girim Ekvatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Shri Chaitanyamishwaram Paramananda Madhavam. Hare Krishna. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 11, the universal form. And today we will be reading from verses 32, 33 and 34. So 32. Sri Bhavanuvacha Kalosmi Logakshaya Krit Pravruddho Logan Samahartumiha Pravruta Hridevi Vitwam Na Bhavishyandi Sarve Ye Avastidaha Pratyanigeshi Yodhaha. Sri Bhaganuvacha Kalosmi Logakshaya Krit Pravruddho Logan Samahartumiha Pravruta Hridevi Vitwam Na Bhavishyandi Sarve Ye Avastidaha Pratyanigeshu Yodhaha. Shri Bhaganuvacha Kalosmi Logakshayakrit Pravruddho Logan Samaharam Iha Pravrta Hridevi Tvam Na Bhavishyandi Sarve Ye Vastidaha Pratyanigeshu Yodhaha. Hare Krishna. Vaikarimaji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Bhagavan Vaja. Kalosmi Logakshayakrit Pravritto Logan Samahartumiha Pravrtha Hriday Abhitvam Na Bhavishyandi Sarve Ye Avastida Pratyanigeshu Yodha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Katyani Madaji. You are mute. Mute Lana. Unmute Yanam. Okay. Shri Bhaganuvacha, the personality of Godhead said, Kala, time, Asmi, I am, Loka, the worlds, Chayakrit, destroyer, Pravruddha, to engage, Lokan, all people, Samahartum, to destroy, Iha, in this world, Pravruddha, to engage, Hridevi, without even, Tvam, you, Na, never, Bhavishyandi, will be, Sarve, all, Ye, who, Avastidaha, situated, Pratyanikeshu, on the opposite side, Yodhaha, the soldiers. The blessed Lord said, Time I am, destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. Hare Krishna. Verse 33. Tasma tamuttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrun bhungshva rajam samruddham Mayyevete nihida purameva निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन् तस्मात् त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मय्येवैते निहिता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन् तस्मात् त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मय्येवेदे निहिता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. Yes, Vaikri Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
तस्मात् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Tasmat, therefore, Tvam, you, Uttishta, get up, Yashaha, fame, Labhaswa, gain, Jitwa, conquering, Shatrun, enemies, Bhungshwa, enjoy, Rajyam, kingdom, Samardham, flourishing, Maya, by me, Eva, certainly, Ete, all this, Nihidaha, already killed, Puram Eva, by previous elements, Nimittamatram, just become at the cause, Bhava, become, Savyasachin, or Savyasachin. Therefore, get up and prepare to fight. After conquering your enemies, you will enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachin, can be but an instrument in the fight. Verse 34. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadradam cha karna tadhanyabi yodhaviran maya hatvam swam jahima vyatashta युद्धस्वा जेतासि रणे सपत्नान् द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठा युद्धस्य चेतासि रणे सपत्नान् द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठा युध्यस्व चेतासि रणे सपत्नान्. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तदान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतंस्त्वं जहिमाव्यधिष्ठा युध्यस्य जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dronam cha, also Drona. Bhishmam cha, also Bhima. Jayadrathan cha, also Jayadratha. Karnam, also Karna. Tatha, also Anyan, others. Api, certainly. Yodhaviran, great warriors. Maya, by me. Hatan, already killed. Tvam, you. Jahi, become victorious. Ma, never. Vyatishta, be disturbed. Yudhyaswa, just fight. Jetasi, just conquer. Rane, in the fight. Sabatnan, enemies. The blessed Lord said, all the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, are already destroyed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. The blessed Lord said, all the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, are already destroyed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chachurunmenidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stabidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Dhuvagala Madhyam Radhi Swapadabhisham Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Yudhapadagamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sagana Vidas He Krishna Karna Sindho Dinabandho Jagalpade Gopesha Gopiga Kanda राधाकान्ता नमस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे श्री भगवानुवाच कालोऽस्मि लोकक्षयकृत् प्रवृद्धो लोकान् समाहर्तुमिह प्रवृत्ता हृदेवि त्वां न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे एव स्थिताः प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः The blessed Lord said, Time I am, destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. So Arjuna was asking Krishna in total bewilderment, aghast at seeing the horrific form of the Virat Rupa, was very terrified to the core of his heart. And then he asked this question, who are you? Please tell me, who are you, this who have assumed this terrible form? And what is the purpose? I want to know this. So Arjuna was quite intelligent to know that there is some purpose behind this reform, showing all this Bhishma, Drona, Jayadratha are entering the mouth of the farm of Virat, the mouth of Virat farm, and getting crushed in between the teeth. So there must be some meaning. So there must be some purpose when Krishna is showing this form, this kind of form, because this form is changing every second. It's not. It's like a still form. It's a dynamic form. It's not like you see a screenshot, and it's still and not moving. No, it's a huge form. You can see the whole world in one spot, but this is changing continuously, so that Arjuna can see the various incidents that has happened before, that is happening, and that will happen in future also. So imagine such a kind of form. It is it's something beyond our imagination. Spine chilling, can say. It's really like that. So, having heard this, I'm being asked by Arjuna, who we are. Bhagavan said, Kalosmi, I am the time, all devouring time. Logat Shakrat, the destroyer of the world. Logat Shaya Pravruddho. Logat Shaya. Logat Shaya means, is it destroy the whole world? By how he is doing it? Prabuddha Logan. By engaging these people. The destruction, Krishna is arranging this destruction by engaging all those people assembled in the Kurukshetra to fight each other. So that means Krishna is engaged in that, he is encouraging these fighters. Now then you may ask a question, in that case, is Krishna is encouraging these deeds of the Jiva? No, previously he said that the Kshatriyas will never lose an opportunity to wage war. This is one sure shot, one sure reason for them to elevate themselves to higher planets or get liberated. So it is their intrinsic nature to fight. And Krishna is now happily engaging them so that they can fight each other and get killed. So this is the plan of Krishna. Pravardha logan samahartum. Pravardha logan samahartum. Iha pravardha. That is my engagement. Arjuna asks, what is your engagement? What is your purpose? And what is why you're doing this? So my action, my engagement is that I engage all these people assembled here to fight each other and they get destroyed. So I am assuming the form of time, the greatest, the destroyer. So this is the meaning. So Kala is destroyer. Kalayada is not meaning Ganaida. Ganaida to count. Ganaida, no meaning of Ganaida is synonym with Ganayati. Ganayati means to take count of. To take count of means to take count of all the events that is happening. So happening means that is a movement. So all movements are under time. You have seen Srimad Bhagavatam. The time is measured by a movement of 2 rays of sun covering one single spot. So that is the minutest time. And the time moves slowly, surely, from 1 second, or you can say 1 pi 4,320 parts of a second, and slowly it moves up 1 second, 2 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 minute, 60 minutes, 1 hour, 24 hours, 1 day, 1 fortnight, 2 fortnights, 1 month, then 12 months, one year, and then 100 years, like that moves. So that which has become past, that which is present, and that is going to have in future, this is contained in this frame of time, in this time frame. So that is why we have this concept of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. When the time flows incessantly, when the living being also, if it is eternal, then the destructive quality of time will not be manifested or will not be affected. The destructive quality of time is there because the living entity is temporary. Its body is temporary. Its senses are temporary. Everything about the living entity, the conditioned living entity, is temporary. So there is always a break in the moment. And because of the break in the moment, that is manifested as yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then these things which have happened in the past get collected in the mind of the living entities as images or thoughts or some events that is which is stored in the mind. And these images is being compared to images that is happening today, this present time. And when that happens, there is some kind of familiarity or similarity. So the freshness is lost. Freshness means it should be always be fresh, should not be similar, it should not be familiar. Or you can say should not be familiar rather. But since the living entities is within the time frame, it has yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And these images get reflected as things of the past. And when the same events is happening same day in present time, that is become familiar. The living entity become familiar, and the freshness is lost. So this is the destructive quality of time. And slowly the time moves, and finally the whole thing is destroyed. But in the Golok Vrindavan, the destructive quality of time is not there. Movement is there, yes. Movement is always movement is there. And there is a lot of moments. Action is based on moments. And but since there is no past or present, there's no past and no future, only present is there. There is no thing like familiar things. Everything is fresh. Everything is fresh. So everything is fresh means everything is eternal. So that is the beauty of Golok Vrindavan, which we, in our present state of conditioned state, cannot visualize. The activities that is being taken, that are taking place in the spiritual world. We always have a tendency to compare these activities with the activities which we have witnessed or which we have experienced. And what we are experiencing is always things of the past, familiarity. So we cannot appreciate the freshness of Krishna's pastimes, the eternal freshness. So anyway, Krishna now is saying that he is a destroyer. Everything will be destroyed by engaging people, and there will be total destruction. And he said that a great scientist Oppenheimer is a novel scientist. He was a part of this. Sorry, Oppenheimer, German scientist Oppenheimer. He was part of the first atom bomb project, and we know that the first atom bomb was exploded in Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan, and there was a total destruction. And Oppenheimer was taken aback, was aghast because he knew that he was part of this mission, and because of his involvement, also this atom bomb took shape and has destroyed heavy destruction. And then Oppenheimer was quoting from this slogan of Bhagavad Gita, says, "Kalosmi logat shekrit," sign the total destruction. So Krishna says, with total destruction, but hridevi tvam na bhavishyandi sarve. Ye avasthida pratyanigeshu yoda. Pratyanigeshu means on both sides. The yodha, the viras, the soldiers assemble the both sides will be entirely annihilated, will be wiped out except you. Except you means you Pandavas. So we are at the end of the 18th day of the Kurukshetra war, nobody was left. Everyone was destroyed except the Pandavas. Even on the Pandava side also, the Pandavas children, Bhimanyu and Gadolgaja and Pandavas children through Draupadi, everyone was killed. except Pandavas. Then Ashwatthama was also not killed. Satyagi was not killed. And then Kripacharya was not killed. Then one more, Riduvarma. Riduvarma. He fought on behalf of Kaurava. So Riduvarma is actually general in Krishna's soldier, so Krishna's army, that person. And then Kripacharya, Ashwatthama were the three survivors from Kaurava side. Satyagi survived, but he went back. And then Pandavas were left. Everyone was destroyed. So Arjuna naturally is inquisitive. He says that if you um, think that you are the destroyer and everyone will be killed, then what is my role? So Krishna says, Tasmat Mutishta Yesho Labaswa Jitwa Shatrun Bhungshwa Rajam Samriddham Vaye Vede Nida Purameva Nimitta Matram Bhava Samvesaji. You become instrument only. I have already killed all these people. Now, for the sake of public, for the understanding of the public, they may think that you have done this, not me. So you take the credit, no problem. You take credit of this. It become yeshas. You become famous for this, that you alone single-handedly fought and won the war for Pandavas. So that is my blessing to you. So Krishna loves his devotee so much that he is very willing, very can say very happy to give credit to his devotees. Like Hanuman was credited with so much of heroic acts. And of course, we know that every living entity is coming through action, energy of Krishna only. And even an incident when Hanuman is saving Rama and Lakshmana from a great demon who took Rama and Lakshmana with him to his world. It is when in his plant, which is below the earth, lower region, and they were about to be sacrificed. Then Hanuman appeared, followed them, and then killed this demon. We know very well that Sri Rama is the Supreme Personality of God. He can easily destroy this demon. But he refrained himself from doing this because he wanted Hanuman to take this credit. Like that, Krishna is always happy to give credit to Hanuman or Arjuna. He says, Arjuna, very liberally, Krishna says, okay, you take credit. In our conditioned life, we always want to take credit for ourselves. We will never try to give credit to others. Even though somebody else might have done it, we'll try to grab that credit. We like to grab the limelight that I am the person who done that. Although he may very well know that he has not played any part, he's very eager to grab what others, what has actually executed by others. Or suppose if you have done something and credit goes to somebody else, we are very much hurt. Or recognition has gone to him. I did all the work and everybody is praising other person. So we are very sorry. We are very upset about this. And we become very angry also. But Krishna says, so how magnanimous he is. He says, you take the credit. I'll do the work. You take the credit. Now, if you refrain from acting, then either way they'll be killed. They will not, by some other method, I'll get them killed. But you will be held guilty of not discharging your duty as a Kshatriya. As a Kshatriya, Arjuna is supposed to wage war. But instead of doing that, if Arjuna is refraining from doing this, then naturally the sins of not discharging one's duty, that is in Vedas, unless you are totally engaged in Krishna consciousness and doing the work of Krishna exclusively alone, then definitely the sins of not discharging the duties, dharma, will fall upon you, will accrue upon you. So Arjuna is being warned by Krishna that if you don't do that, then later on you'll be blamed for running away from battle. But if you do it, you'll be covered with glory. So Krishna is addressing Arjuna as Savyasachin. Savyasachin means who can shoot with both hands, who can shoot the arrows with both hands. In English, it is called ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. Dexter means right. Ambi means both. So normally, dexter, the right hand, is considered to be more efficient or more powerful. A number of people are, most of the people are right-handed. There's a strong hand is right hand. The efficient hand is right hand. Now, if both hands are like the right hand, it's called ambidextrous. That means you can do both of hands are equally powerful. So in this case, Arjuna can shoot with both hands. You have seen that people normally shoot with the right hand, holding the bow in the left hand, arrow with the right, and then shooting the right hand. But Arjuna can do both. So that is the greatness of Arjuna as a warrior. Nobody else can do this. So Krishna says, they are already dead, so you become, take the glory. So Arjuna is asked to cooperate with Krishna. Krishna has a plan. And everything will go according to his plan only. Nobody else's plan will work. Nobody can change the plan of Krishna. Krishna has made this, and this it will happen that way only and no other way. Scientists may think that they are doing this, or something else is doing that, or God's hand is not there. But God's hand is always there. And if we are intelligent to understand that everything is happening according to the plan of Krishna, then we can happily engage ourselves, like Krishna says, I'm engaging. We can happily engage ourselves in the plan of Krishna, abide by Krishna's instruction, and happily execute his order. That is intelligence. That way, can always be equipoised in all conditions. The material life is always turbulent, but people who are fixed in executing Krishna's order only, they are not too much disturbed by these activities. So Srila Prabhupada says, Arjuna was told to fight at the same time desire the Supreme Lord, then he will be happy. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. That is the instruction for the living entity who are engaged in some activities in this material world. So only those devotees who are totally in Krishna consciousness, 24 hours in Krishna consciousness, they can afford to refrain from doing their duties. But till that time, we are not developed that affection for Krishna, love for Krishna, by which we can abandon these duties. One is supposed to do this as per the plan of Krishna. So Krishna then says, Dronam cha Bhishman cha Jayadridam cha Karnam tadan anya viyodhaviran Maya hatvam jahimam vyatishta yudhyasva jetasi rane sabatnan. All the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, are all destroyed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. You don't have to be very sorrowful that you have to kill Bhishma and you have to kill Dronacharya, because Arjuna has got a lot of affection for love for both Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya, and they also reciprocate and they love Arjuna very dearly. So it's heartbreaking for Arjuna to kill Bhishma or Dronacharya. It's very rendering for very, very, very heartbreaking for Arjuna. But here Krishna is consoling me. He said, okay, they are already destroyed. Already destroyed. Only you have to do this final touch. So you do it, along with other warriors like Karna, Jayadratha, Ashwatthama, Vigarna, Somadatta, so many people on the other side. Everyone you destroy. So Srimad Bhagavatam said that they're purified by the arrows of Arjuna and looking at the divine form of Krishna, these warriors left their bodies. So Arjuna's arrows are acting as a purificator. By shooting arrows at these enemies, Arjuna actually is purifying them. Because he's an eternal associate Krishna, he knows the plan of Krishna. So Srimad Bhagavatam says that by purified by the arrows of Arjuna. So Krishna is encouraging Arjuna, Yudhyaswa, just fight. And Jetasi, just conquer. Conquer the enemies who have come in this war. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Vikari, get read the Narasimha Kirtan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya Prahladaladadai Hiranyakashiporvakshaha Shilatanganakalaye Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prabhade Tava Kara Kamalavare Naga Buddha Sringa Dalida Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jayo Narsimhadev Jayo Narsimhadev Jayo Narsimhadev Jayo Narsimhadev Jaya Narahari Jayo Narahari Jayo Narahari Jayo Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Jaya Prahlad Jaya Prahlad Jaya Prahlad Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Ugram Veeram Mahavishnam Jalandam Sarvatvanmugam Narasimham Bhikshanabhadram Mrityum Namamiham Sri Narasimha Jai Jai Sri Narasimha Praladesa Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa
Shuddha Bhakti Vinashakti Narasimha Dev Bhavani ki Vaishnava Krishesh Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा सिंधुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रीला परिवार की जय।
जय।
जय।